I just got a new set of keychains, so let's go ahead and quality check them together. I just finished quality checking the blueberries, but I just wanted to show you guys what they look like. They have the star holographic on one side, and then the other side is just a plain acrylic, and they have these little heart clasps, which are so cute. This one is crooked, so I'm not sure if that's gonna be okay. These clasps are so darn cute. I love that these are packed individually, but at the same time, it's really frustrating because I have to unpack them like this if I want to reuse the packaging, because it's kind of nice to just be able to ship it the way it arrived. So here's what it looks like. There is a film on both sides, a protective seal. So let's go ahead and peel that. This one is wrapped in a bigger packaging, while these are packed with the keychain through the hole. Interesting. This would be a lot easier to unpack, but I noticed that the seal protects them all really well, so I just make sure there aren't any like really dark lines or anything like that, because any of these like little scratch marks, that's all part of the seal, that once you peel it's okay. And then I also do a double check when I'm packing up everything. So some of these are going to arrive already peeled and unpackaged just because I may need to do an extra quality check on them. Otherwise, if you order a keychain, it's going to arrive looking like this with the packaging intact. The little moon clasps are so cute. I'm obsessed with the fun clasp shapes. I know that since it's just a bunch of like different metal, it's not gonna stay the same color forever, but they're so darn cute, and I feel like they add, oh, that's the wrong hook. They add so much personality. Funny that right as I'm talking about the clasps, I find one that's wrong. So that one is a no-go. Wow, that is a strong clasp. Oh, the moon clasp looks so good with this one. I picked the copper tone since the fire on the burnt marshmallow has those like orange tones to it. That looks so pretty. I'm the most excited for the Reaper kitties because one, the little cat claw matches the cat Reaper, and I decided to do something a little special and paid extra to make these glow in the dark, and the samples that I saw for how bright these were made me really excited. So hopefully these work really well. I'm gonna see how they look at night. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that this has a little tail. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm really excited, and hopefully I can put a little video together for it. I was a little concerned that the letters and the image weren't going to look as nice against the glow in the dark, but I think it looks just as good, like as is. Even if it wasn't glow in the dark, it adds kind of like a little green glow to it, which is really accurate to the original sticker design, so that works really well.
Let me take care of the dishes, because at least that way my kitchen will feel a little bit cleaner before I move on with the day. Halfway there, and it only took like 30 seconds. And done. So now I'm going to go ahead and clear my dishes because it looks like a hot mess. Okay, dishes are being cleaned, and I am making myself a little protein drink, basically. You can drink this cold or at room temperature, but sometimes when my stomach isn't feeling well, especially if I have like cramps, I will heat it up and then froth the top with my frother so that it feels more like a hot chocolate or just like a nice cozy drink. Look how frothy it got.
Hey, it's your consequent. It's your joint supplement.
She usually likes these. They're like little crunchy tablets.
You're so cozy over here.
She looks so big when she sits in like a tiny section of a couch, but at the same time so small because she's so round.
You're so cute.
You know, you're tired today. Is it because it's raining? I feel like she's tired when I'm tired. I ordered Safi's food from Chewy, as well as some new shampoo. And I kid you not, it showed up the next day, which is amazing. Like, I don't even know how that's possible, Chewy. And I switched out her shampoo for hypoallergenic shampoo because my vet recommended it. We think she might have some allergies, but it's just hard to figure out what, since you have to just do kind of like trial and error and elimination diets to see if they have a reaction to removing something from their diet. And that's just been really hard for us to figure out. So we'll see if this helps at all. Sometimes she gets kind of itchy. And this is her favorite food. It's the Purina Pro Plan. And Safi's a super picky eater, so it's hard for us to find food she likes, but this one seems to be her favorite out of all the ones we've tried. I've been saving all of these boxes that arrive so that I could just quality check them all together. So I'm gonna bring you guys along. This side of my table is always chaotic, and I have to clear it in order for me to lay out orders to pack. So you can see two there that haven't been fulfilled yet. And usually I have just piles going this way when it's a packing day, but it's always really messy. I always need stuff nearby. Like I need the tape and the scissors. I need the scale. I like to have some sticky notes so that I can write notes to you guys when I'm packing. And then I feel like I need a variety of pens, and then everything just goes everywhere. So this is definitely the table on a good day. I made myself a little matcha oat milk and try to just clean off this table. This is where I'm usually filming all of my little short form videos. So I just like this wooden backdrop. I don't know if it's too plain, but this is kind of where all of my videos started, so it feels like a comfort space to me. I was supposed to unbox all of these sticky notes several days ago, and then I got really distracted and also unmotivated. So I'm bringing you guys along so that I can finally get this done. It's been such a weird week. I feel like my level of energy has been so low, and I've just been kind of dreading doing anything. I think the main reason is because I ended up having really bad knee pain over the past week, and that's just been so debilitating in different ways because, one, as I was saying, it has been really debilitating because I can't walk as much, and walking and exercising is one of my main ways of de-stressing, so that's been really challenging. I've been minimizing my walking to just walking my dog and just around the house, so it's getting better. I'm icing my knee and just doing everything I can to help it, but it's really weird because I've never had knee pain, and there are a lot of things I feel like I'm experiencing for the first time just because I'm in my 30s. And the last time I went to my doctor for my annual, she straight up said, a lot of things are just gonna hurt more because you're getting older. So pretty much all of the things I brought up were answered to with, hey, you need to stretch more and drink more water because you're aging. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the knee yet though. Hopefully it just needs rest, but I will probably have to see what my doctor says about it next time because an annual is coming up soon anyway. And it's really interesting how many things in your body can feel off and bad just because of different vitamin deficiencies. I learned that the hard way over the past few years because I had no idea that I would be vitamin D deficient because I'm outside so much and I get so much sunlight. But they were like, oh, that's really common because most people don't get enough in their diet. So I was like, oh, okay. And apparently vitamin D deficiency leads to feelings of sadness and depression. So there you go. And then I found out a bunch of my friends also had vitamin D deficiency, and I'm one of the most active people in my group. So I thought that was very interesting that I would have it. So if you're feeling gloomy and doomy at times and you're trying to figure out why, make sure that you get your vitamin D tested. These printed really well. I think this was actually a reprint. These two had clamp marks on it, so they're a no-go, but this is not bad for the amount that I ordered. Some of them come with extra post-it backing, which I always find interesting. I'm like, what do I do with that? 10, 15, 20. Okay, this is kind of nice. This is 20, which means this is 18. Ta-da! I also love getting these boxes in the mail so that I can reuse them for outgoing orders. It always makes me happy to know that these things can get reused. So let's move on to this one. I think I actually started peeling some of these, so they actually looked really good. This one had the clamp marks again. I made myself a checklist yesterday, and I was like, you really need to just write down the things that you have to do like immediately for work, just so that I can prioritize the things I need to do, because sometimes I feel like my thoughts are everywhere and then I write down things that I don't really need to prioritize. And then I also do productive procrastinating, where it looks like I'm doing stuff, but it's not the stuff that I should be doing, like right now.
And I'm so good at doing that. And I'm so aware of when I'm doing that. But then I'm like, I really don't want to do what I need to do. Let me go order my dog shampoo first. Which I did today, by the way. It's like stuff will get done, but not in the order that I should do it in. Executive functioning is so hard. These smell so good. Oh yeah, fresh paper smells amazing every time. I've always liked the smell of like opening up a new book. And freshly copied papers. I used to love when I was like in school and one of my teachers would be like, hold on, I need to run out and make more copies of something. And then they'd go and then the papers would be like warm when you get it and they would smell so good. I always thought that experience was so nice. So much of my life makes sense that I would want to become a stationery shop owner. I just never thought that I would do this. Even though I've always liked art, I never thought I would pursue it. I was just never really told that I should. And then I think I thought it had to be more like traditional art when I was younger. And I was like, I don't really like painting portraits or landscapes, you know? And I think my parents were super scared to let me go into the arts. So I don't know, I'm just having, I feel like every day I just have a moment where I'm like, how did I end up here? Last but not least are my new duckies. These actually were a reprint because a lot of them printed with streaks in them, so they were able to reprint them. These actually turned out better than the first batch. The first batch was grainier. Still good, but I think this one is a little more crisp. And these are actually almost out of stock, so this is perfect. I'm gonna record sideways for a few just so that I can use them. For my short form content. This design was really funny to release because I wasn't sure how it would perform since it's kind of a snarky design for the office. Not snarky, but you know, kind of borderline, circling back to your ducking nonsense. But a lot of people actually picked them up for their coworkers at work, which I thought was really funny. Someone ordered 8 of them and I was so shocked. I already feel so much better that all of these are getting done today. I can cross this off my checklist. I really need more drawing time and I need to get ready for stationery club. I have run out of space for all of the sticky notes, so all of the new ones have been going on my tertiary shelf that you guys never see. when I pack orders. And so I keep forgetting that they're over here. And when I'm packing, I keep going, where are the ducking nonsense ducks? And then I remember, oh wait, they're over here. So these are kind of a lot of like overflow items, including the guinea pigs. They're so cute. These make me really happy. I have a lot because I had to order so many for Stationery Club, and because they printed them wrong, so they had to print me more. So we're gonna have them for a while.